y'all, it's me Alex. Today I am going to do some more palette bingo. Now I've been wanting to do it with this palette for a bit, which I should announce actually, and that is the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. You might have seen that I did a review on this when I first got it a couple years ago, and I really liked it back then, but I haven't been picking it up as much, except for like a couple shades in like the middle row right there, which I actually really like. So I remembered this palette, like I knew I had it, obviously, but I remember this palette when I was talking to Lacey about our top 5 eyeshadow palettes collab, and we were talking about limited edition stuff, and we got on the subject of how we had both missed out on the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca remix palette, and how we had both kind of bought this as a so-called dupe the next year for its stand frame, Alex, wow. And how there isn't actually anything wrong with it, but I do kind of keep it around because, well, one, it was so expensive, and two, I genuinely like that row in the middle, and it's actually pretty good quality. I just tend to forget about it. I forget that it exists in the realm of all of my other eyeshadow palettes, and for me as a person who loves eyeshadow and likes to have a variety, I don't declutter eyeshadow palettes too often, especially high-end ones. Unless a high-end eyeshadow palette is just like bad quality, I genuinely like don't get rid of it unless the color scheme is something that I don't want, but also that rarely ever happens. I like most color schemes for like one part of my life or the other. Anyway, long introduction aside, I'm going to get into this. I have all of the shades listed on a random.org thing on my computer, which is in my lap right now. It's also my monitor, hey, but I got a random.org list, and now I'm going to randomize. I think I'm going to do the first 5 shadows because I think that's about all I can fit on my eyelids, and we shall see what I'm gonna get. Okay, so the first one is Hatter, which I'm really excited about. That's this bright green right there, so that's good. Minx, which is a stark blue. We're doing quite well. Gossip, which is a hot pink. Sketch, which is this dark purple. And then C's. Okay, we're getting like most of my favorite colors out of this palette, which is really exciting. I'm going to just pull out my usual eyeshadow primer, and I'm just gonna get started on this. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm really excited because this is all colors that I really like. All of the brights are happening right now. And I also am going to just take a second on this video to welcome like the almost 200 new subscribers that have joined me ever since I did my collab with Lacey. I don't know, it was such a good time. And welcome to my channel for anybody who is new, because there's a lot of new people here and I like you all and I want to say hi. So I hope that's not too awkward. As you will come to know on this channel, I am an awkward person. Don't know how I want to place these shadows. I'm almost thinking I could kind of do like some sort of rainbow effect with these because this palette is basically a rainbow. Normally this isn't so difficult. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with my instinct, and that's to put Hatter in the crease. That's just kind of my instinct right now. I don't know if it's a good one. We're gonna find out, and I'm gonna hope for the best because my makeup wipes are in the other room. So, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. And you know what? Crease colors don't have to be traditional colors. No color has to be a neutral if you don't want it to be. You do whatever the heck you want with your makeup. This is a really good shade. I don't know why people didn't care much for this palette. I think it's because we're all comparing it to like the Mi Vida Loca. And my other instinct, I think, is to kind of put Minx on the outer corner. So, whoa, I picked up a lot of pigment. You can't even see it because this is a black brush and that's like a navy blue. Hello. Gonna need to blend you out, won't I? Hey. Oh, I actually really like that. Yay, this is nice. Gonna blend it out with the same brush that I used Hatter on. But that was a good move on my part. Yeah. If you've ever wondered what my process is for doing makeup when I'm alone, I just cheer myself on a whole lot for my instincts. Oh, and also, if you can't tell, I already have my face and my brows on just because I have been doing literally the exact same thing for like the last month because I'm trying to use up all my Tarte products, aka my one blush. Okay, so I feel like at least for this part of my lid, I'm going to go on with Sketch and use that bright purple there because I think that's what'll blend the best with the other shades that are currently on my lid. like this a lot. Yeah, I should use this palette more often. That's why I like occasionally doing like, I think I want to try doing like a palette bingo about once a month, because it does help me to use products like these that I kind of just end up forgetting about. And I'm just going back in again with a little bit more mix. And I like how that blends with the purple. I don't know how well you can see it in the camera, but in person, the purple blending with the blue is like the prettiest thing. Now I think working along the lower lash line, I'm gonna put some of Gossip, the hot pink, and just kind of blend that out. And what I think my goal is going to be, I'm going to put that towards the outer part, and I'm going to mix that with some of the dark blue. And then I'm going to add C's towards the inner part on both the top and bottom. I don't know, I feel very Enchanted Foresty with this look going on, like unicorns and magic and stuff. And a little bit more Hatter. Also gonna just take Bump, which is a white matte shade, and just put that on my brow bone. But what I was saying is I'm slowly coming to realize too that like your inner corner shade doesn't have to be, you know, this super light, bright, shimmery thing. It can just be a couple shades lighter than the other makeup that you have on your face. And I think that's what I'm gonna go for this look. So yeah, I'm gonna take C's and kind of put that towards the inner part of my eyes. And if it is too dark, then I can just take one of the light shimmers along the bottom and just use that to lighten it up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to lighten it up, but that's okay. I'm noticing also a little bit of fallout. Maybe I should have done my complexion second. But I do like that as an inner corner color. I think I'm gonna go with Jones and put that on the very, very inner part of my inner corner. I am feeling this eye look, and I don't think I really need anything else with this besides mascara. I did have my eyeliner over here if I need to, but I don't think that I need to. And this was surprisingly easy. Like, I was terrified of like the color combination that this had come up with at first, but I love it. So I am going to put on some mascara and some lipstick, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I finished off this look with my Urban Decay Perversion mascara and my Makeup Monsters liquid lipstick in Hook, Line, and Sinker, which is a favorite lipstick of mine for something that's that's not quite as bold as my eye look when I do kind of these bright bold eye looks, but still doesn't look too neutral for it, so it provides like a nice little balance there, if that makes any sense. So yeah, final thoughts. I really loved how this look turned out, and I'm glad that I've kind of picked this palette up again, just because I feel as though it's something that I need to use more, and I think I'm gonna like at least try and use it more. I'm definitely not getting rid of it, because I really like it, and it's beautiful, and it has this giant mirror, and to me there's absolutely nothing wrong with this palette except for the fact that I don't use it as often as much as I would like. That last sentence didn't make sense, but I'm just gonna roll with this. So anyway, I'm gonna try and do a palette bingo about once a month. When I was trying to figure out what palette I wanted to use for this one, I was between the Full Spectrum palette and the Kat Von D Saint Center palette, and so for me that means that next month in May I am going to use a Kat Von D Saint Center palette. If you know that I have any palettes in my collection that you would like to see in a palette bingo, please let me know so that I can kind of put that in my future queue and make sure that I'm, you know, I'm just going around and using everything in my collection, because I don't have anything in my collection that I don't like. I just have stuff that, you know, I end up forgetting about, and I think we all do, and I think that this is a good way of doing that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me, and I will see you on my next one. Hope you'll have a wonderful day. Bye!